What's happening? All right, what's going on, man? Straight lace, no chase. Another episode of some more of it, man. Some raw and uncut gang. He is I and I is him, man. Big Mike, man. You know, the king of the monsters. The one that, that did it, never got caught with it. But you know, I got a new one, man. Shout out to my nigga that can young. You know what I'm saying? The voice of the old niggas. Let's get to that. So check it out, man. On this episode, we're gonna talk about the game. You know, and before I start of why we even talking about the game, right? We are gonna go through some of his accolades of him being a great rapper. Cause regardless of what I got to say, man, one thing I won't take from him is what he done did in the rap game and the compliments he's had and what he brought to the West Coast and the rap game, period. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on this tea. Is tea good for you, man? Sorry for interrupting the whole monologue, but this tea good for you. Be having having a motherfucker feel good throughout the day. So check it out, man. The game, man, is the pillar of the West Coast. Before we get to his first release, man, you know, he's had some ups and downs in the game. You know what I'm saying? He was founded by JT, the bigger figure out of San Francisco. And later on in his history, was on Aftermath at a time where Aftermath couldn't be messed with. You know, that was the time that the Chronic 2001 had came out, 50 had came out, Slim Shady had came out. You know, Aftermath couldn't be messed with. So, you know, the game had brought the documentary to the table. And he was over there with a thick crew, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be the lead of G Unit West, you know. At that time, you know, that 50 Cent juggernaut, you know, that train could not be stopped, you know. But for whatever reasons, and there's been conflicted stories of what happened between him and 50. Nothing has been amended, you know what I'm saying? He'll say this, 50 don't too much speak on it, but the game is where he at now, and 50 is where he at now. So a lot of it shows for itself. So, you know, there was a falling out between 50 Cent and the game to the point where it was said that, you know, he couldn't be in the same room because they were on the same label at that time, you know. In the documentary was that thing. I will not say it's not a classic record. That is a classic West Coast album right there, if not a classic hip-hop album. You know, we had never heard a rapper from the West Coast rap like that and rap about something that we can relate to, but sound like he wasn't a rapper from the West. So that was dope. In his feud with 50 Cent, you know, he comes out with a classic disc called 300 Bars that was on a mixtape. And he went at the whole G Unit, you know what I'm saying? And everybody talked about it. He was talking this stuff, you know. But, you know, years passed and things calmed down, and he didn't have some highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? But inside them highs and lows, he didn't have more lows than highs, you know what I'm saying? Game continues to do goofy activities, like real goofy activities, real cornballish activities. And to speed up to why I'm even speaking right now, he just did something else that was weird and kind of cornballish, you know what I'm saying? He inserted himself inside something that ain't got nothing to do with him. You know, everybody was saying, well, he did the same thing that Rick Ross did. Nah, no, he did not. And y'all be picking and choosing when y'all want to talk about what's going on right now. No, that's not what he did. I'm going to illustrate what he did. So, in the whole Kendrick and Lamar battle, you know, lines were drawn in the sand. So, when Ross was getting at Drake, Ross was just getting at Drake online, what he's known for, you know, trolling. What, like I said in that last video. Matter of fact, I got 2 videos up, man. Y'all go back and run the numbers up on that. This is just the first video you've seen on the revamp of Straight Lace No Chase, right? So the thing about it was, I had to explain to her because I got into it with my homegirl this morning. She like, oh, he ain't did nothing. He did the same thing that Rick Ross did. No, he didn't. Man, y'all be picking and choosing when y'all biased of what's going on with this. You just gotta call it how it's called it. So look, Ross never did the first diss. Ross just played the internet games like Drake likes to play internet games. Same way Ross was trolling online is the same way Drake be trolling online. But y'all don't see it because Kendrick don't play online. You know what I'm saying? Game ain't had nothing to do with what Ross got going on with Drake. Okay, they going back. That's where the whole BBL jersey come from and the white boy come from. What he's been attacked by Kendrick Lamar. Um, you know, so when Drake released Push-Ups, he blatantly said Rick Ross' name. Boom, you're inserted into the beat. Now we funky. All right, you didn't say my name. Ross didn't wait 2 hours to respond to him with the champagne moments. You know what I'm saying? Which to me is dope. It's dope. It's dope ass diss, bro. It's dope and it's fly. That's one thing about Ross, man. Ross is funny, and he gonna do some rich nigga fly shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. So as this keeps going on, you know, if you be online and you pay attention, I don't even follow the cat, but other blogs that I do, they repost Instagram stories, right? So it said, you see Game trying to insert himself into this beef, knowing that he has a history with Drake, but clearly not picking up sides and just shooting subliminals online, which I think is real femaleish. You know, real men, they go straight across the board. Females, they shoot subliminals, you know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, as we go on, you know, those were unanswered. Then he hopped out, and he hopped out like a week ago, right? Hopped out like a week ago on IG and put a real subliminal on there. You know what I'm saying? It's always a fat niggas with skinny legs that always be running their mouth. So ain't nobody know what you're talking about, right? The blogs catch a hold of it. They run with it, right? They like, man, who Game talking about this and the third, right? Later on, he exposed his hand like the clown he is, right? And talking about, oh, Wingstop must have been closed today. So everybody know Rick Ross has a part in the Wingstop franchise, right? So you're like, oh, you talking about Ross. So now you're pecking at Ross and you're trying to get Ross to respond. But Ross is smart, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to war with no broke motherfucker. You ain't got to go to war. You know, the opinion of sheep don't matter to wolves. You ain't got nothing to do with this. You ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on with Drake. So you trying to insert yourself for clout to ride this wave that's going on. That's exactly what's going on. Now you see what I'm talking about. You trying to insert yourself in this because this is the most popular thing in hip-hop right now. That's all that you're trying to do. But what a lot of people don't understand, because they be working with people's minds, right? Or they phlobium ain't caught up, you know what I'm saying? This ain't caught up. This ain't caught up to the rest of your brain, and you're only using the lowest percent of your brain, right? No response is a response in itself. So what did he do? What did he do last night? He comes with a diss. Yes, the Game. We ain't heard from the Game. Ain't nobody checking for the Game. Nobody want to listen to the Game. You know what I'm saying? The whole get down. You know? And here we are. Here we are here. It's called Freeway's Diss. No, Freeway's Revenge is the name of the diss. So of course, me being a reporter of the streets and the culture, I went and ran it. Trash. Ain't talking about nothing. He ain't mind his business. Ain't talking about nothing. He's a good rapping, yeah. He's a great disser. You talking about a nigga health? Ozempic? Everybody talking about this Ozempic. Ain't none of y'all got diabetes. I got diabetes. I don't even mess with that shit, man. Get in the gym. Don't nobody care. Look, let me tell you something, man. As a grown man, I don't care if you my homeboy. If you got something going on with another nigga, you know what I'm gonna ask you? I'm gonna ask you, you okay? Man, you all right? You all right? I'm not about to insert myself in there until I need to insert myself in there. 9 out of 10, I'm gonna watch from the sideline and make sure you're all right. Until I see you need some help. But this ain't that. This is rap. This is the industry where there's a lot of cats that ain't being checked for, is trying to catch on to this. Like, let me tell you something. What they done did for the podcasters and the YouTubers and the blogs, right? They didn't get a blog something to talk about. The magazines, the TMZs, the E at Night. You know what I'm saying? But Game, you're not part of none of that. Even that last single you had with Kanye, it didn't even run a whole summer with the Eazy-E sample. You see how I don't even remember the name? You just latched on the Big Hit because Big Hit's the most poppin'est old blood nigga out right now. And Hit Boy's son, you latched on to that. If it wasn't for Big Hit, we wouldn't even check for that. Let's get to that. That's just the truth of the fact of the matter of where you at with rapping right now. And like I gave you your accolades and you dope at rapping, but it's very childish and clownball and cornball for you to insert yourself in a beef that has nothing to do with you. So let's go on. Do you think Rick Ross responded with a diss this morning? We all well know that he could have responded with a diss just as fast as he responded to Drizzy Driggy Day, BBL Drizzy. It didn't take him 2 hours to release the Champagne Moments. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what Ross did was something that he knows he can whoop game in. And I think if he get the rapping, he might punch on him in that too. He went straight to IG. He got the Louis cereal bowl with the he got the Louis cereal bowl with the he got the Louis cereal bowl with the Louis spoon talking about you hungry? Y'all need to be fed? Yeah. Same thing I said. Same exact thing I said. Look like you're trying to get a payday off of this and think it's gonna run up, but it's not gonna play out the way you're playing out. Because it ain't got no replay value. See, the thing about Family Matters, push-ups, Heartbeat 6, Like That, Euphoria, TaylorMade, Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us, it all got big replay value. You don't have no replay value. We don't want to hear that no more. And we really don't want to see the Rick Ross and Game diss. I did thought I wanted to see it at first, but once Game jumped out there and did this move, I'm like, we don't want to see this rap battle no more. Game, you got to do better. We got to do better. We must do better. Somebody help him out, man. But anyway, man, that's my short take on this whole thing, man. Give y'all something, be more consistent on here, man, more content, and work with you, man. He is I and I is him, man. Mr. Straight Lace, No Chase, man. Got another video dropping tomorrow and one after that, man. And if you're new to the page, man, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, man. Also, talk to me, I'll talk back. I like interacting with my subscribers, man. So always leave a comment. I like the comments. The likes, the view is off top, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Good looking out. The likes, yeah, I like, man. But if you comment, I'm always gonna respond if I like the comment or not, man. Keep it respectful. I'm gonna keep it respect for you, and I always respect everybody's opinion, man. Tell me how I can get better at this, and tell me what you want to hear me talk about, and tell me what I need to do or more, man. Straight like that. I'ma holler.